Ma'am, here it's not showing anything. I have sent you the request there for
It's
recording.
already started, sir. Now you just continue your class.
Okay. Okay, students, welcome back to the classes adjectives here. And in previous class, what we had told you, simply keep on learning. In that class, I had told you adjective means 2 points we had discussed there from. First part was definition, okay, and the next part is that kinds of classifications, students, kinds and classifications. In this one, we told you how to keep all these things in your mind. Kinds and classifications, important ideas comes with the words of only two things. First was quality, and second was quantity. It means only these two are the things, only these two are the featuring point on which this adjective depends on, and the word adjectives comes from. So now discussing to this point, we will go to see the classifications today. And in this class, in this session, we will completely watch out the classifications one by one, the complete elaborations of that one. So beginning with the point, the first what we are going to see is proper adjectives. Let's see now. What is this proper adjectives? First one is proper adjective. I told you before going proper adjectives, all the things of this relating proper we have to know. So proper noun is the thing that will help us to know proper adjective. Proper noun comes with what? Proper noun comes with individual or particular name of person, place, thing. These three things, students. Now you have to keep in your mind, person will not clear, simply person will not stand with proper adjective, thing will not stand with proper adjectives. Now what will stand with proper adjective is place. Simply, so we will keep out this point here from place plus some suffixes. Place plus some suffixes makes proper adjective. How I will clear you? How? Just I will clear you now. So let's see the point thereafter. What is the point we will be discussing thereafter, and all the things will be telling us the points. So good to tell you, simply proper adjectives. Before there is a word I told you, it means suffixes. Suffixes and prefixes, there are two words, students. Suffixes joins to the last of any word, okay, last of any word, and change the meanings, change the sense of the word. Like in places, what kind of suffixes will come? It will be IAN, double E, double I, ISH. Okay, this type of thing will come. And wherever you will find out this thing with any name of place, simply that kind of thing will be known proper adjective. Proper adjectives are used always plural, in plural form. Yes, maybe changing form will stand with this. Changing form will stand with these students when you will be watching and when you will be writing about. When you will be writing about these things with A or N, sometimes A or N, in that time it will be working as singular number or singular form. So you keep on watching these things. Now I told you about these words will stand with this form of proper adjectives. And now the first point that you will understand here from is about proper noun. Let me clear you. how these suffixes will joins the class, how these suffixes will joins the use of the name. So now students, suppose we are talking about place and then we will talk about suffixes. So place we are taking India. Okay, so India, and what I had told you, noun plus belongers. Noun plus belongers. Student, you listen one thing. I have already warned you not to unmute yourself in the mid session. बीच में आप अपने आप को unmute करेंगे, आपको हम class से remove कर देंगे. So please don't do these things. It's the last thing. India plus belongers. So what we know as India's belongers, students? What we do? So simply in this one we add an. It means is equal to, now it is called what? Indian. Students, Indian is called proper adjective. And wherever we are writing this one, now what the adjectives example comes with? Indian are honest. Indian are kind. Now sometimes what the students you will face kind of problem, Indian is honest. Now this thing you have to keep in your mind. Here we are using is, here we are using are. So what the problem you will face thereafter? Indian are, Indian is. Now what I had told you, place plus belongers can never be singular. Remember these things. Place plus belongers can never be singular. So this will be wrong and this will be right, students. This is the proper adjectives now. Only these things you have to keep in your mind. After this one, it means all the things that will stand with this. Yes, it doesn't matter that, sir, only the country name will come with this one. No, even city name can come, even state name can, like Jharkhand. Okay, the belongers of Jharkhand, what we call Jharkhandi, maybe there. China, Chinese. Okay, maybe any country, Australia. What is called Australian? So anything could be thereafter. Many name that we uses there. So all these things are proper adjective. The only thing that you have to keep in your mind is that adjective means proper adjective never stand with the form of singular number. Maybe sometime it can come, it can be used as a singular formations. When? Let me tell you one example of that. Students, in that one means when will be there. Simple a and an. Sometimes a and an clears about whole. Sometimes a and an, अगर कहीं लिखा हो a and, it tells about the whole. So now keep in mind, an Indian is kind to all. Now it could be right. Why it could be right? Because it is talking about not only one, it is talking about the whole. It is talking about a caste of being Indian. Caste of being Indian. So now it can be used like this one also. Keep this in your mind. An Indian is kind to all. Simply we are writing here. An Indian, it means the whole. We are talking about not any one. It's a everyone. It is a particular class of the name. It is the particular class of the caste. And what the caste is there, so the caste is being Indian. So now it can be used as that kind of thing, students. Basically, after this one, now we will go and we will continue. We will watch out the next examination, next definitions, and the next thing thereafter. Next, we will be talking about adjective of quality. Listen, students, it's adjective of quality. And now one thing that you have to keep in your mind, quality, quantity, and numbers. All they are very common and similar to all. And one more thing that I'm telling you, all the adjective is depending on the word, that is only quality. Depending word of adjective. If someone asks you, students, for what we know adjective, simple definition and the word that you should have is about only what? So quality. Quality of anything means adjective. quality as a number, quality as quantity, quality as distance, quality as anything. If we are talking anything about as to be known or as to be the forming words of that, all these things are known as adjective. Har cheez. So now keep in your mind what we are talking adjective of quality, and adjective of quality is the basic part, is the main part, is the root thing of complete adjective. Now in this one, how we will understand, students, the quality of adjective stands in the three form, stands in the three steps. So what these three steps are there, let me tell you. Please keep on watching. Suppose in the previous class I had told you, I have a new doll. Simple, student, I have a new doll. Now you are watching this, what I have written, new. New, it means what? The quality. Quality of doll. Now simple, it's not the quality. Here is the word using as a quality of doll. Simple, you have to keep in your mind, new is one stand. New is the first stand of the thing. Now in this one, step 2 and step 3, any quality could stand with these three steps, students. Now you keep in your mind any of the things that can stand with these three things. 1 2 3, A B C. A stands with positive form, B stands with comparative form, and 3 stands with superlative. Means, students, quality of anything could be in three things, three way, three parts, three forms, three stands. If somebody asks you, I have a marker, suppose this, I have a marker, now it's a new marker. You came with a new marker. Now I will tell you what, it's not new. It's better that far better is yours. तो हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं कि यार मेरे से अच्छा आपका है. बहुत सारे मार्कर आ जाएं, उसमें से मुझे एक चूज करना हो, तो हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे, दिस वन इज द बेस्ट ऑफ ऑल. Quality is being just told, quality is being just compared. So the quality stands with these three forms: positive form, comparative form, and superlative form. Quality of anything stands with these three forms, students. Now you have to understand one more thing. What more thing you will find there? So a new doll means, now I am talking about this positive form. So this form has a little changes only, and what this changes stands with now, that changes stands with the thing, means being compared to 1 to 1. Now suppose there is a subject. Are you watching this point, students? Yes. Subject, and any sentence will stands with object, as referring to subject or referring to object. If you will find problem on that, subject, object. Now in this part, here will be as. Suppose subject to object, if anything is being compared, subject to object, if anything being told with the word of as and as, or so and as, so they will be known as positive form. Next form is comparative form. Comparative form. In this form, subject will be similarly, object will be similarly. Now here will stand adjective plus er or more plus adjective. This one will tell you that it is comparative degree. Third form is about superlative degree. Means third form will tell you about superlative form. Superlative form, students. This superlative form will stand adjective plus est or most plus adjective. This will be known as, this will be first, this will be second, and this will be third. Now quality stands with these three things here: 1, 2, and 3. Keep it in your mind. Any of the adjective, any formative forms of the adjective stands with these three forms: 1, 2, and 3. Quality may be understood as 1, 2, 3. Anything's quality may be as positive, comparative, and superlative. Now let me go a little bit explanations of this, because it is a part of degree, and degree simply degree means the word is a classification of complete detailment of this chapter. Degree of comparison comes after this adjective. If you have not gone through degree, adjective is degree. So let me clear a little part of that. It will take too much time, but a little thing I will discuss. In this one, maybe you have to give some questions, answers. Okay, so keep your mind attentive on my words and my things. Suppose students, I told you 3 points: positive, comparative, superlative. All they are known as qualitative adjective. Keep this in your mind. Positive, comparative, superlative, all they are called qualitative adjectives. It means one more thing that you will see, students. Qualitative adjective means all the word of quality. Only adjective or sometime adverb can stand to be changed in this form. Sometimes adjective or sometimes adverb can stand in positive, comparative, and superlative form. It means you have to know first how to change a word into positive, into comparative, and that into superlative. So where the word stands, students, now let me clear you. Suppose adjectives and adverbs are there. So how we will change it to positive, comparative, and superlative? It stands with a syllable. You have heard the name syllable? Maybe you have heard the name syllable. Anyone, if you know about syllable? Anyone, if you know about syllable? Dipanshu, mic. Why your mic is on, Dipanshu? Please off it now. Otherwise, I will have to remove you from this class. Yes, students, tell me fast. Who of you know about
Sir, I know.
syllable?
Sir, I know.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, a word or part of a word which contains one vowel sound.
Oh, very good. Very good. Now, someone told me about syllable, that a word and the part of things that contains vowel things. So now today we are going to use a specific kind of syllable, students. Let's see now. Syllabic ideas. It means I'm talking you about a little bit thing of that one. If in your Hindi word or your Hindi classes you have listened about Sandhi Vichhed, splitation of words, splitation of words. Simple, students. So splitation of words in any things, it comes according to the syllabic points or the syllabic letters. Now let me tell you, if an adjective can contain or a word with one syllable, two syllable, more than two. These ideas, first one syllable, two syllable, more than two. So now how we will understand thereafter, let me tell you. See, subsyllable with one word means syllable, there only one syllable is, students. So one will be changed into positive, comparative, and superlative. Three things are there. So they in positive, nothing. Positive remains very common, very simple. Suppose I am writing tall, so it's a word of having one syllable, tall. We will not change there anything. Okay, now it will be coming to comparative, it will take er, so it will be taller. In superlative degree, it will take est, so it will be tallest. Remember this thing. This word is having only one syllable and it will be used in this form, tall, taller and tallest. Sometimes you may face a little bit problem in these things of one syllabic word. What problem you will face, students? See, there I have written one thing. I have written a word that ending with two consonant sound, one with vowel. If it will be like this, now see how. Okay, see how. Fat. This one is also having one syllable, students. Fat. But here is one changes that you are watching. F-A-T, last ending with one consonant and one vowel. So here is double consonant, here is single vowel. Now you remember these things. If any word of single syllable of one syllable is ending with a consonant sound and a vowel sound, consonant sound and a vowel sound, then this class means this system, this will be changed with a different mode. What will be? Last letter will be double and with er, means fat will be fatter. See, now I am using here double T. Here it will be also fattest. Okay, students. So single syllable means one syllable equal will change like this. Remember these things now. Let me go to second, means two syllable. A word of having two kind means two syllabic point. Okay, two syllabic point, students. Let me do that. Two syllabic. Simple. It's not a phonetic syllable. ये आप ध्यान रखिएगा, हम लोग phonetic syllable की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं जहाँ पर सिर्फ vowel sound को तोड़ना है. हम लोग इस चीजों की पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं जहाँ पर हम लोग को syllable point को तोड़ करके डिग्री फॉर्म करनी है. So it is very important to see how we will change now. Students, whenever we discuss about two syllable, a simple sentence will, a simple query or questions will come to your mind. How we will find this? Suppose there is a word, students, written honest. Okay, honest now. If we split this into two parts, one will be O and another will be nest. So important thing that you have to understand, when you split the word, it should be into two form. If it is being splitted into two form, both the form must have a vowel. Both must have a vowel. Whether it is anywhere, suppose it is coming at last, it is coming at mid, anywhere, it must be there with a vowel. Now, one side of the thing must be meaningful. So see, this nest is meaningful. One side must be meaningful. If they are like this, if they are being changed like this, only then it will be changed in the form of positive, comparative and superlative. Okay, students. So positive will be simple. Honest was there. Now write honest. Comparative will come with more honest. Superlative will come with most honest. This was. Now one more word I am telling you, because example should be in your mind perfect so that you can understand. Okay, let's see now. Another example, similar to multiplicative things. Clever. C-L-E-V-E-R, clever. Spelling, please be careful. One is clever and one is cleaver. It's not we are going to talk about cleaver. It is different word. It means, you know, suppose this is a board, students. So this knocking point is called cleaver. C-L-E-A-V-E-R, cleaver point. or if you have knife, see knife, chaku, so the sharpening point means the top point is called cleaver. Anything, the sharpening point is called cleaver. So spelling is a little common. You please don't get confused. We are talking about clever. Sorry, clever. CLEVER. Here from students, now you will do as usual कि आप उसे बांटोगे दो भाग में. कैसे बांटे? अब आप चालाकी करोगे. CLEVER. What you will think, sir? Both sides I have given vowel. Okay, good. Both sides you have given vowel, but none of the side is meaningful, so it is wrong. Now you will do one thing. Sir, okay, one side I am making meaningful ever. So if you are making this side meaningful, so this side there is no vowel. Means you cannot use your sense more than existing. Now students, both sides should be containing vowel and one side at least should be meaningful. So this one is neither containing both side vowel nor containing meaning perfectly. That is why it will not take more or most. It will be known as single syllabic word. Means when we will change this clever, it will be cleverer or cleverest. Remember this thing. It will be cleverer and cleverest. Why? Because this one is totally different. It is not being splitted clearly with a proper meaning. So now the next word and the next example I'm telling about. The last one I will tell you. Very simple thing. Last one I will tell you. Okay. After this. Now I'm talking about simple words that is having maybe more than two. So now students, two or more than two. Normally, I'm telling you one thing. You please keep this in your mind. Normally, one thing. Word with three or four letters. ध्यान रखना बच्चा. Word with three or four letters. 5 letters. Word with 3 or 5 letters will mostly stand with ER or EST in comparative and superlative. Word with 6 letters, hardly 6, only confusion stands with 6 letters, students. Word with 6 letters can stand with both ER and more, EST and most. Your somebody's sound is coming, so please keep this off. Okay, ER more. Now, last thing what I'm telling you, word with 6 or more. 6 or more words, letters we are discussing. So 6, 7 or more I'm writing. 6, 7 or more. What will stand with this? They will mostly come with more and more. Mostly, only more and most. Comparative and superlative. So 6 we are not joining there, 7 and more. See students. Now one idea you will be finding from here. One idea you will be finding from here, students. What idea is there? Any word that is having 3 or 4 words, they will stand with ER or EST. Now I will give you some work. Word with 6 letters will stand with both ER or more, EST or most. 7 or more, that will stand with mostly. Comparative means more and superlative means most. Now let me clear you some examples. Through some examples. Okay? Okay now. Maybe I will asking some questions to you. Relating to these, I'm giving 5 words here. And by going to your words, I can ask to you simple words. I'm putting here positive. Now it's comparative and it's superlative. The most difficult part is this of adjective, students. So if you understand this one, adjective becomes hollow, zero. Okay, now I am writing 5 words. Smart, happy, beautiful, in pencil. Okay. Now remember you. I will be asking you questions, students. I'm repeating once. If you are not watching, if you are not able to watch, first is smart, second is happy, third is beautiful, thin, and pencil. Okay, students. So the first question that I'm asking, to the name of one of you, I will be taking your words, your name. Okay, the first student I am watching here, Anushka Kumari. Please unmute yourself, Anushka. Unmute. Anushka, change. In this one, I am giving you one word to change. First, change pencil. Can you change this pencil into comparative and superlative?
Sir, what is the word?
Pencil, pencil. If we will change pencil into comparative, what will be penciler or more pencil?
Sir,
Tell me,
pencil.
students. Penciler. Oh yes,
Sir,
she is saying penciler. Okay, okay, no problem. You unmute yourself. आप mute करिए अपने आप को. Next, I am going with. Next, I am going. Yes, Vaibhavi Jha. Tell me, pencil will be penciler, more pencil, or anything other option. You can choose also.
So only pencil it will be. It will not change.
Only pencil it will be. Okay, one more I am choosing. Then I will go. One more option I will take. Okay, one more option. What should I take? Whom should I take? Yes, the next name is there. Paridhi Janya. Yes, Paridhi, tell me. What will be pencil? Penciler or more pencil? Or none of these?
more pencil.
Don't go with anyone. किसी के साथ मत जाइए. आप अपना आंसर बताइए. Don't go with anyone.
Sir, more pencil.
More pencil. Yes, students. Now see, all these three of you have stand with. All these three of you have given your examples and all these things that I found you on. So simple things, students. First one told penciler. Second told sir no change. Third one told sir more pencil. Very interesting thing is there, students. So now let me clear you the examples and the definitions and the complete thing what it should be the right answer. Students, what we are learning, बच्चा हम लोग क्या पढ़ रहे हैं? एडजेक्टिव पढ़ रहे हैं. हम सब लोगों को दिमाग में होना चाहिए था कि हम लोग एडजेक्टिव पढ़ रहे हैं सर, और सिर्फ एडजेक्टिव को ही हम लोग कंपैरेटिव और सुपरलेटिव में चेंज कर सकते हैं. पेंसिल एडजेक्टिव है ही नहीं, इसलिए हम इसको चेंज नहीं कर सकते हैं. आपके दिमाग में होना चाहिए था. आपने सिर्फ सोचा कि सर वही पूछेंगे कि सिर्फ ER और मोर के साथ चेंज करो. नहीं. If you are using worldwide mind only, then you are a perfect student. Keep in your mind what I am teaching you should have here. Yes, keep here. Only then you will be perfect and you will be watching out all the things there, students. So pencil is a noun and it cannot be changed into comparative and superlative. Keep this in your mind. Now next I am standing with smart. Okay, as you have very less time left in your account, as much I am watching here, students. So let me clear you. Smart. Again, I am asking to someone of you. Okay, Shivani Bhokta. Tell me,
Yes,
Shivani.
sir.
Smart will be changed or not?
Sir, changed.
Okay, tell me.
Smarter.
Next.
Smartest.
Very good. This is smarter and smartest, and C is correct now. It will be changed. Okay, good. Now I'm going to next. There is next. What? Whom I'm finding next? Next it is. I'm giving a chance to all, trying to find all, but they are not opening. They have not showing me their videos, so I cannot give the chance to all. Only whom I will find in the videos, only them I will give the chance. So the videos are none of yours I'm watching. One is there, Ayush Prasad. Yes, Ayush.
Yes, sir.
Change happy. Okay, Mitali Mehta, happy.
Sir, happier.
Ayush माइक ऑफ करिए अपना, प्लीज ऑफ योर माइक. यस यस मिताली, नाउ टेल मी.
Sir, happy, happier.
Happier spelling.
Sir, HAPPIER.
Very good. IER. Now here should be happiest.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me, Mitali, one more thing. Why you changed Y into I?
Sir, because happy is sing. No, sir. Happy.
No problem. Tell me. You are going right. Okay, tell me.
Sir, because happy is singular.
Huh? No,
Sir,
it's not. It's not like that. It is the rule. Simply, it is the rule. By the formation of word, wherever we find Y, it comes into I. It is the form of the things. It is the form of the rule and the syllable. Okay, remember this. In the syllable form, wherever we will find Y, it will be changed into I. It is the
I.
form of phonism. It is the form of phonism. I will tell you phonism in your next class. Tell me. Next one. Okay, very good. Next is beautiful. Next is there beautiful, and the students are with no videos. Students only standing with videos. I will give the chance to answer the questions. Okay. So next is there Khushi Kumari. Beautiful. Don't take time. Rishi Kumar. If you can answer, unmute yourself and answer. Now the option is with Rishi and Khushi. Okay, once again I am going back to some students. There is Khushbu Kumari. Yes, Khushbu. Can you change this beautiful?
No, sir. Beautiful.
Anushka. Only beautiful.
Yes.
हाँ, अच्छा अभी आप